Hello. I mean, hello. This is envelope. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I have to invert the what? Never mind. I have no idea what this is, except I saw it on online and it appealed to my nature. Another day at work. I'm sure as hell. I sure as hell hope I can find another job soon. This job sucks. All right, it's 11:57. I better get in there. Even though this job sucks, I've never been late. Better keep it that way. I sure wish I could invert the y-axis. Oh, wow. The hot dogs here are more than at Costco? Is that by design? Hello. Hello. Your face. Come to Brazil. I'm just gonna head into the back. I'm taking my break. All right. Let me grab my hat. I guess that's not my hat. Is one of these my lockers? Is one of these my cans? Is this my bucket? Is this my mop? Is this my trash bag? This is not my house. This is not my beautiful wife. Restock soda, clean floor, throw old newspaper, take out trash, clean table. Can I take the soda? I assume I need to talk to this person. Let me try talking to them. Ah, there you are. 2 minutes early, I see. I would commend you for your punctuality, but you're not the only one who has things to do. Speaking of which, your tasks are written on the wall in the back. Put on your cap and get to work. In the words of football god Timothy Bradenthul, I didn't come this far only to be eaten by sheep. So for next time, try 5 minutes early at least. You can do that, huh? I truly hate that person. I have collected my work cap. All right, let's grab some cans. Sure do love a simulation. Where are we replacing these cans? I assume right here. Yeah. Pick up mop and clean the floor. I shall. Where is it? There's the mop. Do I need the bucket? What used to be here? I hear someone coming in. Hello, sir. This used to be my job. I used to have this very job. I'll tell you about it in a second. Yeah. Hey. My name is Truck Driver Johnson. You may know me from my channel named Truck Driver Johnson. If you don't, that's fine. I'm out here on the road. Anyway, I'd like this chocolate bar, please. Thank you. Please have a day. Have one. Yeah, I used to work a convenience store at night. And if we are to imagine for a second that this was my facility, I would have a chair set up here and a small table with a laptop that would hook into the owner's Ethernet. And then I'd be playing Counter-Strike Source on that thing. I had a little macro set up so that if a customer came in, I'd hit the macro and then it would announce in the server, hey, I'm AFK for a sec, don't boot me. And I would just play Counter-Strike Source. I did a lot of surfing. Oh, I suppose I have to put the money in the cash register. You'd think that I would not have done this before. What is my next job? Clean the floor, right, okay. I'd get to, you know, the chores of the night eventually. But mostly I just got pretty competent at surfing and shooting people. Maybe I'd work on my D&D campaign at the time. Maybe I'd read a book. I'd certainly bring a book with the intention of reading it, and then I'd play more Counter-Strike. Take out the trash. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, hello. The man moves erratically. He seems to be completely inside his own mind. He mumbles something unintelligible. Yeah, I definitely had a couple of close calls with people. The night crowd. People of the night, you know? There was one time I was almost robbed. Take out trash. Put trash bag in container outside. Yeah, I was almost robbed by a dude with a knife. And one of my regulars happened to be coming by. And to put it lightly, they were very large. The regular, not the person trying to rob me. They were extremely large, like tall, wide. They had a stature. And they saw the person with a kitchen knife outside psyching themselves up to rob my establishment. And said, hey, leave. And they did. And, you know, not all heroes wear capes kind of thing. I have a few stories from that corner store. I kind of miss it sometimes. You get some of the best stories working in any kind of like night crew situation where you are like edging yourself towards the door. I see that. You're definitely closer than you were. Not sure if I'm super keen on that, to be honest. Another customer is coming. Hey bud, how's it going? Phew, I just had a patient die on my table. A bloody mess, to say the least. Give me a hot dog, will you? Oh, and just for your information, from what I can tell, you know, with my trained eye, there is a delinquent drug user right outside the gas station. I have deduced this due to the individual's sclera being off-colored, slightly tinted towards a yellow color. This hints at prolonged use of alcohol. His pupils are also extremely large, which hints at methamphetamine use. I told you I was good. Anyway, just thought you should know. Now, where's that hot dog? That's the sound the hot dog makes. Thanks. Thank you. I had a fairly drunk woman enter the establishment at one time. And carrying a shoebox. Clean table. I can do that. What do I need to clean said table? A mop? Surely not a mop. A sponge, probably. And I heard him... This honestly takes me back to another story, but... Hey, bud. Man mumbles. The letter. This was where the guy said he would be, right? Right? The gas station along the road, right? He looks completely fixated on the table. Is he looking at the stains? Let me just... Hey! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Did I scare you? I'm sorry, okay? It's just that I like those stains, so please leave them. I know you have a job to do, but the customer is always right, right? I'm sure you're a good guy, but just leave the goddamn stains. Okay. I should leave this guy alone. I will. Fine. Woman with a shoebox, and I heard in the aisle a shoebox fall on the floor, and immense amount of loose change fly out of said shoebox, and I decided not to engage. and for probably 20 minutes, I heard nothing but the sounds of a drunk person picking up change. And then eventually, the woman with the shoebox appeared in front of me and said, and I quote, "Here's the dealio. I think I have about $20 here, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to count it. So can you just give me a pack of Pall Malls or whatever?" I can't remember what the brand was at the time. And I looked at her and I said, "Okay, fine." So I gave her a pack of cigarettes. She left. And there was indeed about $20 to $25 in that box, which was a good $10 more than the pack of cigarettes. That symbol wasn't here earlier. Now this is something that never happened in my... Hey, I know I'm probably not supposed to be in here, but the stains helped me realize something. It's you. He's pointing at me. What was it? What is he gonna do? I need to find some way to call the police, but if I reach for my phone, he might attack. Better try to stay calm and look for an opportunity. Find the man who works his station, and you shall find salvation. That's what the man told me. It has to be you. I have to give you this letter. But forget all that nonsense, okay? All that talk of salvation bullshit. I don't care, okay? That guy was stacked. He had a whole bag of goodies for me, okay? That's all I care about. Do you understand? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like that look. Oh God, what do I do? Should I look down? If I reach for my phone now, he is definitely going to attack. I have to say something. I have no problem with you, okay? Excuse me. How about you just hand over the letter to me, then you can go and get salvation. No, you idiot. No one ever listens to me. I don't care about all that New Age spiritualist crap. I just want that promise. What was promised? Do you understand? Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Please, just give me the letter and you can go. I don't want to get hurt. The man seems to be satisfied with the response and takes out the letter from his back pocket and hands it over to you. There. My job is done. This was the easiest thing I've ever done for some dope. What an idiot that guy was. Anyway, I'm out of here. If I see you again, I will cut your head off for giving me that weird look earlier. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Do you wish to open the envelope? Okay. You open the envelope carefully. The letter reads as following. Dear Mr. MC, we hope this letter has found its way safely into your hands. Based on the fact that you are reading these words at this very moment, it is safe to say it has. You see, this letter is for your eyes only. Right now your head is probably filled with questions, so we will do you a courtesy by relieving you of this burden. You are very special, Mr. MC. You see, you have been selected. For what? Another question. Well, here is the answer. You are to do a job, a very important job, one in which your success will decide the fate of those around you. The reading of this letter is the most important moment of your life, and you must choose carefully what to do. There's a man by the name of Mr. Ramanesh. He must die tonight by your hands. Exactly how you execute this mission is up to you. As long as you get it done, we are happy. A man shall await for your arrival near the convenience store named Reba 50. He will equip you with a loaded firearm and a lockpick. Just in case you need a dash of motivation, we know your girlfriend Amanda. She's very pretty. The way she spends her days in the park, looking at people walking by, simply angelic. She dies should you fail. So at that, we won't take up more of your time. Look at the back of the letter for more information. On the back side of the letter, you find information about Mr. Schur, as well as a map showing the path to his villa. I really don't want anything to happen to my Amanda. I don't think I have any choice but to listen to these guys. I better get into my car and find this weapons guy. Well, I still have to clean the table, though. Screw the stains, I have to get to my car. Well, fair enough. The same night that the drunk woman with the envelope appeared. This is your moment under the moonlight. Amanda. Can you do it? Me and Amanda. Or will you fail like most? Gun! A game by Scar Game Productions and Noom. Nume? Car. I'm sorry, Mr. Sure. Tonight you die. Me. That's me. So that we may live. Envelope. I thought it was going to show me something else, but it never did. Boop. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, here. Just to cap off a couple of things. There's a sprint button, by the way. The same night that the woman with a shoebox appeared, there was a dude who came in via taxi, and as he left the taxi and entered the shop, the taxi took off. Like, and when I say took off, I mean like the closest I've ever seen someone flooring it from go. And as the taxi took off, the man started yelling like obscenely after the person. Apparently he had left some stuff in the back seat, and he had also paid the taxi driver to stay there just so he could come into the store and buy something. But apparently the cab driver just wanted rid of him, so left in a hurry. So the man came in and he asked me if he could use my phone. I didn't have a cell phone at the time. So I said, well, the only phone I have is the store's phone, and I suppose you can use it, but I'm not really supposed to. And he's like, well, I'll tip you. How about that? I'm like, okay, fine. So I let him use the phone, and he's on it for probably close to half an hour. The only time he stops talking on the phone is for a brief moment where he's like, hey, do you have a lighter? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, can you just give me a lighter? I'll pay for it, I promise. I'm like, all right, fine. If it sounds like I'm like the worst store clerk ever, please for a moment imagine like the most boring job you can imagine outside of like being able to play Counter-Strike on your laptop. And then entertain for a moment that anything can be more interesting than what you were currently doing, which is nothing. So of course I oblige the person and get them a lighter. And you know, they say they're going to pay me and I'll take them by their word. And if they don't, then it's $2 and who cares, right? So I give him the lighter. He's on the phone. He's trying to get his stuff back. He's, I think, trying to talk with someone, a representative of the cab company that he was, you know, riding in. And eventually he hangs up and he's like, well, I don't know. Like they said there may be a chance to get my stuff back, but I don't know. Anyway, here's $20. And then he left. So on that night, I made quite the killing because between counting up the change, which again, please for a moment, anything is more interesting than nothing, right? So of course I counted all the money in that shoebox, and there was a lot of it. There's, you know, like pennies at the time. We've abolished the penny now because of moments like that. So I counted every penny, and there was at least $20. And this man giving me like $20 in service of using the phone, and also in payment for the lighter. They like that was a good night. I made quite a nice little chunk of change there. I have more stories. I don't get to play a lot of games where they're, you know, relevant but this seemed like one. Anyway, Envelope, this seems like a cool game. I'd like to play more. I'd like to play through the whole thing. Doesn't seem like it would be very long. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video and my small stories of when I used to be a night crew clerk, store clerk, convenience store person, then definitely hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.